Hi, my name is Emma and today I am giving you my top 6 songwriting tips. And very quickly before I start, I just want to say make sure you're following me on Spotify and my social medias so you don't miss my upcoming releases. Tip number 1 is to record everything. You can use the Voice Memos app in your phone or download an app that will record any lyric ideas you have or melodies or even a sound you hear that you think might sound good in a song. And that way, even if you're out and about when you have an idea, you can come home and work on it because you know that that's exactly what you thought of. And don't take it from me, take it from Taylor Swift, because this is what she does as well. Tip number 2 is to take inspiration from anywhere. So the music industry is full of people singing about romantic love and heartbreaks, and of course, if that's something that speaks to you and inspires you, then you should absolutely write about it. I know I do. But that's not to say that you can't write a song about a film you've seen or your grandparents or a social issue that really matters to you. An example I've seen recently is Dua Lipa's Boys Will Be Boys, which closed off the album, and I think it was the perfect way to end her latest album. Okay, tip number 3 is to Google chords of songs you already like and use those with your lyrics. And this way you can sort of try a few different sounds just if you're still learning your instrument to see what works for you. By doing this and taking inspiration from lots of different artists, you'll know that you're always in key and that it sounds good. I remember when I first started writing songs when I was about 10 or 11, and I was so confused as to how people just knew what chords went together. I didn't know what a key was. I didn't know any music theory. So yeah. Tip number 4, if you're really struggling with your melody, use the chords that you've got to find a melody. So literally play out each note of the chord, or on your guitar pluck a string, and because that's in the chord you know that it's in tune. You can use that note to start off your melody and that will help you truly make it sound how it sounds in your head. Tip number 5, so you've written some verses and a chorus and maybe a bridge, but you are not finished. So once you've got all those things, you can now work on your song. It's the time to really go over the melody and make sure it's exactly what you want and that it's ingrained in your voice and in your muscle memory so that you sing it the same way every time. That's going to save you a lot of time if you are recording it as well. It's also a great time to go over the lyrics. Make sure every single word conveys the exact message and emotion that you want it to. Sometimes just changing 1 or 2 words can change a song from being good to being... And my final tip, tip number 6, is don't be hard on yourself if it doesn't sound as good as you think it could do. Like I said, I started writing when I was 10 or 11, and it probably took me 5 years to write a song that I still think is good today. But that's not to say that that time was wasted, because it's all, every time you write a song you learn something new, you learn something about yourself and about music. And I still have days where I look through everything I've written and I hate all of it, but that's normal when you're doing something creative. And that's not to say that your opinion is correct. Just don't have any filters, just write what you want to write and then try and make it better. Because if you have an idea and you immediately think that's no good, then you're not going to write anything. It's better to do something badly and work on it than to not do it at all. Keep going. And I have one more little bonus tip for you, and I imagine if you're watching this video you already do this. But if you don't, listen to music. And that sounds obvious, everyone listens to music, but I mean all the time, as much as possible. Listen to different genres, new artists, emerging artists, huge artists. Listen to as much as you can, because that is really going to help you. First of all, you'll know what's out there, you'll know where there's a gap in the market, and you'll know what works. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know if you want me to do more videos like this. But you can subscribe to my channel for more music and my original songs and some covers, and my social medias and Spotify and Apple Music and all of that will be in the description, where you can see more of my face if you want to. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!